when we get into basic boxing stance, the side stance, like I said, is good to teach dynamics of how to extend your arms so that we're not punching like this. We're punching in, straight down that straight line, right? You forgive me, right? You're not really hitting, I'm just showing you. Our basic blocking is hop, hop, cheat, cheat, jong, jong, and then we have anything and using the ball. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is seam toe, which is move the head. Okay. Now, seam by itself is the concept of evasion, right? But we have different kinds of evasion. Right now, if you're looking at my feet, I'm not moving my feet, I'm just moving my head. So sometimes, you don't have that much time to think about it, you just want to get your head out of the way. Right? If I go jab at him, and he doesn't have much time to think, and he thinks it's like one of those really hard, penetrating jabs, he slips. Now the problem is, though, he's still kind of in front of me, so I can hit him again. So he's got to be ready to. And the way that seam toe, which means evasion with your head, is you're taking your head off that center line, right? I'm punching down that center line, and he goes to one side of the center line first, and then to the other side of the center line. By taking my head off the center line, and I go back to the center line to draw him so that I get off. In other words, I'm not just randomly doing something. I slip, come back to make him do that. But the danger is, there's still distance in between us. Right? Now I ask you to stand here, because if you look at the floor, right? Let's say your foot is right here. Okay? Just put your front foot there. Right? In other words, here I'm not really moving. So he goes jab, and I'm slipping off, and cross, I'm slipping off. You can see that there's still space, and when there's space, you can see me and you can readjust. So I slip, slip. It's still better than getting hit, especially with the punches. Remember I said of all the ging, of all the powers that we have in my system, the chun gang, the penetrating power, the punch, not punching here but punching there, not punching there but punching there is very important. So it's important to just get out of the way. But the next thing that you do, right, is punch me, seam bow, which means an evasion step. And now you can see I'm on the other side of the triangle. Instead of being on the center line, I start using the angles. And I did this kind of quickly so I didn't get a really good solid angle. But you know how most started by standing at the foot of a V? So if I were in side stance, I'd just be stepping this way with either foot. When I'm in fighting stance, I'm still stepping right to go right, left to go left, but I have to learn how to do it out of my stance. So if he goes jab, I go here. If he goes cross, I go here. And it's with the footwork. The difference being, right, if I'm just moving my head, he can hit me with the cross. If I freeze up and I don't do anything, right? I go boom, right? But if I go here, you're not going to hit me with the cross. If he goes cross and I go here, again, he's not going to be able to easily get me without readjusting. So, on the priority, on the hierarchy of technique, moving your head first is good, but moving your head with a step